sad to it because it's sad he probably won't enjoy the game. But we were, somebody said something at work, and he literally went onto the whole Hot Fuzz pharmacy.
Right.
I was like, how cool would it be to create a character who like speaks like that, and you need like a Fey Wild pet to actually translate for you?
That would be quite amusing.
But it would only be like an in-joke for everybody who's either in the campaign or loves Hot Fuzz, so it's not like you could do it, is it? It's not like you could. You could be like, what he actually said was.
Cool. Right, okay. So I think we're okay with that. So we should.
I've got a slight name change in mind from what I was originally going to go with.
That's absolutely fine.
But I think it makes a lot more sense.
Anybody actually looking at the stream at the moment?
It's not come up yet on Twitch.
Oh, right, okay.
2 seconds.
Says that we're live.
No, there you go, Scott.
Okay, I just need to know if you can. Everybody can hear everybody else on stream.
I'm ready to die to Eldritch Horrors. Are you?
Yes, you are. I mean, I am, obviously.
Yes, I can hear Jacob, I can hear everybody.
Cool.
Yeah, good.
Sweet. Okay, so we're all popping in.
I should activate mod mode. This is cool.
I just want to know, because I've never done this before.
Never done that at all.
I've just changed my HP.
Yeah, I tried that out earlier. It doesn't seem to update immediately. I don't know.
Oh, what's that? The overlay?
With the same delay as the.
Yeah, it's probably got the delay on the stream and a delay connection.
Probably.
But eventually it will update. We'll see once we finish this fight if we live.
Well, if you don't live, you'll have plenty of time. Hello, Nat.
Why, hello there.
Okay. So, let's see if we can switch cameras so you can see my beautiful face.
I should probably turn my camera on as well.
We're just waiting on James. And then we can...
Martin.
Oh, and Martin, of course, yes.
We do need all our fire. So.
We do need all... Well, you're probably going to need quite a lot of the fire, if not all of it.
I have an important question for the upcoming fight,
so
that I know in preparation. What's the light going to be like?
Well, that depends. I mean, outside, it's
kind of like early morning.
Yeah, it's early morning, so it's quite bright.
Okay, I'm just checking for it. I'm not sure.
We just finished our long rest.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi, James.
You're wearing the appropriate shirt today as well.
So I see, good work. I'm wearing my collapsed lung shirt because why not? Because, you know, I need to make your lungs collapse. To quote the classics.
Make lungs go boom.
Yes.
You got a new camera game.
Sorry?
You got a new camera game.
I got one 2 weeks ago.
Are we doing that again, are we? Oh, okay.
I've just noticed.
Got one too. It wasn't 2 weeks ago, was it? It was longer than that. Shorter than that.
Well, it's maybe 2 or 3 sessions ago. It was
yeah.
after the first attempt at streaming, because when Chaz was trying to set it all up, my box was a different size to everyone else. I had a £6 camera from Amazon. So I actually went...
It just hasn't looked different until now. Clearly my classic perception isn't as good as ours.
So, if we're all ready, let us get into tonight's session. So, welcome everybody on the stream. Welcome everybody. Hello and good evening. So, the last we were here, Morning had brought several things for the Grandmaster, one of which being a hangover, the other one being a message from his old chum, Major's Terret, basically asking you to go and look for Chancellor Amatar, as they've not heard back from him or the soldiers that Rani sent to find him. So, leaving Malik and Mayor Cott behind you, you struck out for the Traveller's Rest on the road north to Smer. Milo stopped to mark a tree on the way, not asking how he marked it, but glossing over that. The Grandmaster also discovered his pillows took more than he would have liked to lose in his nighttime gymnastics. But upon reaching the inn, you asked about Amatar, and the archaeology expedition, and the innkeeper advised that, yeah, they were here a few days ago, excited about getting to the camp and exposing this ruined temple, and that the camp can be reached by following the road back south, and there should be a trail leading east from the road. You went back south and found the trail leading east, and you were soon out of sight of the road. And walking on, you came across a fenced and palisaded encampment, which looked as though it was abandoned. There were chairs overturned, all of the food, water, and equipment was all still here, but no people. At the back of the camp, where the rock wall is, you see a cave entrance. Just outside the cave, standing two 15-foot tall carved statues. And on closer inspection, you found some drag marks leading into the cave. Milo indeed confirms in wolf form that Amatar was here and that his scent leads into the cave. Tinlin decides to scry on Amatar and can see him in a dark corner, manacled, chained to a wall, apparently still breathing. You decide to make camp for the night and investigate the cave in the morning, perhaps. The watches go well at first, then a distant noise as if some huge hammer is hitting the bedrock. This gets louder and louder as the watches go on, and on the last watch, just before dawn, the statues at the entrance start to glow with a sickly green light that starts in her eyes and starts to spill over the folds of their carving in the rock. As daylight approaches, Alice succumbs to an irrational fear, and several people try to help her over it, but only the calming presence of Yuvon will eventually snap her out of it. The statues start to move, and Tinlin's Guardian of Faith reacts and deals damage to them. This is where we'll pick it up. So, please, roll initiative.
I always forget one thing when we
I was about to say it would help if I opened my dice box, wouldn't it?
That would be the best plan. So, you can see.
That worked well then.
Yep.
I'm happy with that. That was a good idea.
That was a very good idea. Well done. So, as you can see, we still have Alice, Yuvon, Inaskara, and Milo at the back of the entrance to the camp. The Grandmaster, Tinlin by the fire, Breeze down here near the two moving statues, and this is Tinlin's Guardian of Faith. So I got there eventually. So what I would like you to do is, let's start on that. And Milo, what's your initiative?
10.
10. In Ascara.
Can't hear you,
You
Martin.
muted, Martin.
I was muted. 16.
16. Grandmaster.
12.
12. Tidlin.
2.
2. Alice.
5.
5. You are not rolling great. Come on, Yvonne, put me out of misery here.
16.
16. Breeze.
17.
17. Well, it got there eventually, didn't it? So, top of the round, you
Don't
hear.
forget, everyone, before we start, I did give you all one of my special sweeties last week, so you've all got one of those. Last time.
Okay, so the top of the round, you hear from within the cave a grinding metallic on stone type of as if something is moving a large amount of stone against metal. Breeze, you're up with Inascara preparing, please.
I'm going to go up to the closest gargoyle-y thing
Yep.
and try and punch it.
Okay, roll for punching stone.
19.
19 definitely hits.
For 9 points of
9
damage.
points. Okie dokie.
And then second attack,
Okay.
20 hit, non-natural,
Yep, 20 hits.
or 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to use a key point to flurry of blows.
Sure.
15 to hit.
15 to hit. 15 does not hit.
And the last one, 18 to hit.
18, yes, does hit.
For 11 points of damage. And then with
11.
that last one, I am going to try and knock it prone.
You can certainly try.
Make a dex save.
Dex save. Dex save is. Dex save is 16.
No, DC is 18.
Cool. So you managed to topple it. Sort of topples. Okay, we'll say it goes back in towards the cave. And it is now prone. Anything else, Breeze? Your microphone is really tinny today. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sure it'll be fine. Inascara, you are up with Yvonne preparing, please.
Okay. Seeing the action up front, I'm going to have a look up. And I'm going to cat, saying "Dos Stiegsen," and I'm going to throw up a wall of fire.
Okay.
He's going to basically wrap around the two stone things blocking the entrance.
So behind them, or
kind of from what I see is the left-hand side of the bottom one. You see what I mean? So down from the tent. Yeah, pretty much running that line between
Breeze and them.
Between Breeze and the thing.
Okay.
Around that guy, and then sort of blocking again into the rock face.
Yeah, that would be into the rock face there, then you're into the rock face there.
Cool. Do I have to use my full 60 feet? How much is that?
That is what we got here. 15, 20, 20. You've got 30 feet there.
Okay, well, if I have to use it up, I'll just continue it along into the wall.
Sure. Okay. If we say you're doing that.
Yeah, that.
I think the spell says up to, so I think you're good.
Yeah, that do you?
60 feet. Yeah, that
So
sounds
that's
good. Yeah.
50. So I've got another 10 here. So there you go. Let's just block it off completely.
You just want to use those, didn't you, Jazz?
Wasn't me to cast the spell, mate. So, I'm presuming you're making the fire hurty on the other side, not the side that Breeze is on.
Tempting as that may be, yes, I will direct it at the stone.
Okay.
If you want to burn me, Martin.
Yeah,
You're not going to take cast anyone.
that would be a dexterity saving throw.
For both of them. Is that the start of their turn, or is it just now?
I think it happens when the wall appears.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 17 for that one,
Failure.
and a 6 for the other one.
Failure.
Okay, roll your damage.
Lovely. Let's just poke it in here. 31 points of damage apiece.
Oh, very nice. Okay, anything else in the sky?
That's me, thank you.
Super duper, right, okay. Yvonne, you are up with me, then the Grandmaster preparing, please.
So, obviously seeing that the set of alleys is still shaken, Yvonne's going to hold his action to move and stay within 10 feet of Alice.
Okay.
So I'm just going to hold an attack, just if anything gets close to us, and then move my full movement, stay within 10 feet of Alice. When she, if and when she moves.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't think you can hold an action and a movement.
Well, I'll just hold my movement then, just to move with Alice when she moves.
Sure, yeah, okay, you can hold your movement to, yeah, that's cool. One or the other, I think, probably fair, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the stone golem on the floor is now going to move half of his movement to get up, and he starts his turn there, he's got to do it again, isn't he?
I was just reading that one. When it enters the wall for the first time or ends its turn there.
Ends its turn there, okay. Yeah. What happens if it walks through the wall?
That's your call, I guess. I don't think it says.
Yeah, I suspect it will take damage if it tries to walk through the wall, which it's going to. So that's another 31 points of damage. It takes, and it will take its 2 attacks at Breeze. So it's a 13. I'm guessing that doesn't hit. And a 19. Does that hit?
Nope.
No. Okay, so it swings across at you, obviously blinded by the fire that it's just stepped through.
Is it more than 10 feet away from my guardian?
Nope.
Yeah.
So it takes another.
Well, it says any creature's hostility that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn. So.
Okay, well,
it takes 20 radiant damage.
20 radiant damage. And that's it for that, isn't it?
The guardian's gone, because it dealt 40 last time.
That's right, yeah, I remember. Cool.
Can I have a concentration ring, please?
Of course, sorry, I do apologise.
Thank you.
Another 20 to the one that's fallen over.
Yeah. There you go, you've got your concentration ring.
Thank you, Marjorie.
Okay, no worries. So it. Okay, it's going to try and. Okay, can you make. Creatures within 10 feet, so it's only Breeze. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Natural one.
Natural 1. You are now slowed.
Oh dear.
Indeed.
A hated monk is awesome, but a slowed monk is
Yeah, I suspect the slowed monk is not going to be very much fun. Now, I had some slowed. I know I did.
You've definitely got some slowed.
Can't find them, obviously. And obviously there we are. They're just underneath the burning ones, because, you know, you don't like to burn stuff. Okay, so that's its go. Grandmaster, you are up with me, then Milo.
Okay, I will cast the 4th level Scorching Ray and 1 attacking breeze, but I guess I can't see the other one.
Yeah, you probably need to move round Tinlin a bit, but you can always duck behind him again. He's quite large.
Yeah. 26.
26, yeah, that hits.
Unfortunately, it's a bit of a fireball that failed.
Oops.
Uh, 19 points of fire.
19 points of fire damage. Okay. This thing's starting to look ragged. It's got burn marks all over it. It's scorched. It doesn't seem to be very stable on its feet. So, anything else, Grandmaster?
Nope. Yeah, I don't put hunting in.
Back behind Tinlin. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, so it's the other stone golem's turn. He's going to... What's he going to do? He's going to move across to try and get to Breeze. I think he can fit. He should smash this tent, which will cost him one of his attacks, but he was then going to attack Breeze, which is a 13 to hit. Can't roll attacks for toffee, these two. He's already used his other one to smash the tent out of his way, so that's his go. Milo, you are up with Alice preparing, please.
Okay, I will awoo and summon a Flopsy and Bopsy.
Okay, Flopsy and Bopsy appear either side of you.
That's that one. That's that. And their initiative is 14.
14, okay.
Sorry, 16.
16.
And then I will rush over to where those nasty things are attacking Breezy and do absolutely nothing because that's my action.
Okay, so what's your movement there?
50.
Tell you what, I'll just move this tent out of the way.
Yeah, he smashed it, so that's fine.
Yeah, smashed it, so we'll just move it. You can see the flattened version of it on the floor there. Okay.
Did he take 5 damage for going over as well?
He did, yes.
Okay, great.
So, Alice, you are up with Tinlin preparing, please.
Okay, my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Blade Song.
Okay.
So, put my wisdom speed up to 40, and my armor class goes up to... Then I'm going to move down kind of in front of the Grandmaster, kind of next to them. Don't know how much that takes.
20, yeah. 20 gets you there. Where would you like?
On the other side of the Grandmaster.
Yeah. 30 gets you there. You've got 10 more.
Yeah, I'll move right next, just in front of Timlin then.
Okay, yeah, you get to about there.
Yeah. I think Yvonne is planning on following.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
I'll be following.
What's your movement there, Yvonne?
30. So I could probably get to next to the Grandmaster, I think.
Yeah, you can get to about there.
Yeah, as long as I'm within 10 feet, that's all good.
You are, yeah.
Tom seeing Yvonne follow me, I'll just say, it should be the same. And I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Ooh.
It gives me lots of benefits, and I'm concentrating.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm concentrating as well. Got to put a collar on me.
We'll put that around your tail.
Okay.
We'll put.
Look.
Okay. Anything else, Alice?
That'll be it, except I kind of instinctively go for a very empty dagger holder on my waist.
Yes, indeed.
I missed that there, this one.
You'll have to get yourself another one.
Well, that's all from me.
Okay, so Tinlin, you are up with me, then Breeze.
Yeah, okay, so saying that everything's okay-ish at the minute, I'm just going to cast Toll the Dead at this one, which onto the left-hand side of Breeze.
This one?
Our left, sorry, no, the other one, sorry, your left.
Okay, the one in front of mine, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Wisdom save is 13.
It fails, so it now takes 3d12's worth of damage.
Nice.
I can find 3d12. There you go. It's not bad. 7, 14, 16.
16 points of damage.
Of necrotic damage.
How many are you hitting?
This one, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, and that will be it. So far.
Okie dokie. Okay, so again from within the cave you can hear the grinding of metal against stone. Breeze, you're up with Flopsy and Bopsy. Preparing, please.
Oh, well, I'm slowed at the moment.
You are.
But I'm still got to concentrate on the one that I've been hitting and try and hit it again.
Okay.
Twenty to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
That's all I can do, but I think I can do another wisdom save.
Let me see. Yes, indeed, a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, so nearly a 16. 13.
I'm afraid you fail. You are still slowed.
It was on 16 and it teetered over to an 8.
Oh. So close, so close.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flopsy and Bopsy, please. Followed by Inascara.
Speeding into the fray. I think one on each. So one next to me and one next to Breeze.
There's not enough room in there, I'm afraid.
Okay, well we get two next to me then.
What, they got 50 as well?
50 as well, yeah.
Fine, yeah.
And then they're going to try and break their teeth on this thing.
Go for it.
Okay, so...
I'm presuming they are considered magical, these two?
Well, they are fey creatures, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a non-natural 20 for the first hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
For 9 points of magical damage.
Okay. And that's alright, I'll do them afterwards as well.
And an 8 for Bopsy, so Bopsy misses.
Okay. Strength saving throw, is it?
Yeah, these two of.
Well, only one of, actually.
One of, yeah. DC 13.
Strength is 19.
Okay.
So he's not getting knocked over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay, that's their go.
Okay, Inascara, you're up with Yuvon preparing, please.
Okay. Let's try. Yeah, I'll drop the wall in place of pointing at the two creatures and raising my arms as the flames lick around. And I say Ixton Gulsvetch as I cast a twinned immolation.
Ooh, very pretty. Is I presume you're not concentrating anymore.
I am on immolation.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. We'll just leave that there then. That's cool.
That deck save again from both.
Deck save.
Visions of Inniskara collecting the fire from the wall of
Oh,
fire
okay,
and
that's-
shoving it, raining it down on these
That's
two.
a natural 20 from him in the corner.
Okay.
And a 7 from the other guy.
Okay. He bows and he is burning.
Okay, let me get the burning one. I had them earlier. He's burning, okay. Damage, please.
Damage rolling now is so 26 points to the one who failed,
Okay.
13 to the one who succeeded.
Okay. Right, all done. Anything else?
No.
No? No, okay. Yvonne, you are up with me preparing.
What can I do? I want to try and get step sort of behind. If I can step in front of Alice, and then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step behind the one in front of Breeze. So literally next to him. So there.
Oh, there. Yep, sure.
And then I'm going to take my 2 attacks
Sure.
against that one.
Go for it.
That's not going to hit, I don't think. First one is a 12.
No, I'm afraid not.
Freaking +9 as well.
Oh.
Well, that should hit. The second one's a 28.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, so there's 12 points of magical slashing damage and 6 points of radiant.
Okay. Cool, cool. Next attack?
No, that's me done.
Oh, of course, you missed the first one. Sorry.
First one.
I'm used to you doing huge amounts of damage. So, okay. Right. So the first stone golem, it's just
Used to see him on his other paladin.
doesn't get that back. So he's just going to take 2 swings at Breeze. That is a 20 to hit.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okie dokie. This is the first time he's actually hit somebody. 6.
I'm about the slow decreasing my AC. That was a just hit.
That's 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Can I take my sentinel attack against it?
Of course. That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
That's 16. Another 22 points of bludgeoning. How did your sentinel go?
I got a natural 20.
Yep, that'll do it.
So he takes 4, 12, 18 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And 13 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Okay, this one's looking rather rough now. As you can see, chips of stone are coming off as Yvonne slashes at it with his axe. That's his go. Grandmaster, you are up with me preparing.
Can I make a little amendment, Chaz? I've just, after you asked that question, I had a look again about the magical attacks.
Yep.
I don't think they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mine are as a wolf, but Foxy and Boxy, I don't think they are.
Okay.
It was just one that hit for 9 damage, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 29 damage.
Okay, so yeah, they, Flopsy and Mopsy are not having any effect on them.
So I'll do a third level force and ray. So it's 4 volts, and 2 on each.
Sure.
So the one that's not burning first.
Yep.
Let's just see if it's on me. 800.
Cool.
21 to hit.
Yep.
And a 15 to hit.
And what, sorry?
15.
No, that's a miss, I'm afraid.
Shit. 2 ones, so it takes 2 points of fire damage.
Ooh, that's not good. And the other one?
The second one is a 13 to hit.
No,
And a natural 1.
definitely not. So, Grandmaster, your fire doesn't seem to be quite as impressive as your apprentice's fire
No.
today.
Actually, on that first one, I could add my empowered things. It's not good.
Oops.
So level 5 then.
Yep. Okay. Let's just put that there. Okay. Cool. Right. Okay. That's your go, Grandmaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one's go. So, Milo and Flopsy and Bopsy, wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, so for Milo.
Actually, no. We'll do that after. Let me do his attacks first, because he should do his attacks first. Oh, sorry, my fault. So 17 to hit you.
Hit me, no.
No, and a natural 20. That definitely hits.
No.
Yes, it does. Don't be silly. So that is 8, 14. Oh, that's good. 22, 44, 50 points of bludgeoning damage, please, Milo.
Oh.
And now wisdom saving throws for the 3 of you, please.
So for Milo, that's 17.
That unfortunately is a fail.
Is Milo within 10 feet of me?
No, afraid not.
For Flopsy and Bopsy, that's 8 and a 6.
Okay, so they're both slowed as well.
What would happen if I hasted slowed creatures?
You'd be back to normal.
Seems like a waste for a spell slot there.
Up to you. You can do whatever you wish.
Was
Okay,
that-
that's
can you-
his
was
go.
that for slowed.
Wasn't he the burning one?
When you slowed, you can only do 1 attack,
Yeah, you can have
and your AC is also decreased by 2.
you can use an action or a bonus action,
Okay.
not both.
Movement's halved. Attack actions can only take 1 attack. And yeah.
Okay.
Yes, there's not a thing for it on D&D Beyond.
No.
Is it not?
No.
Because it's a single case, only 1 spell really does it.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so Milo, you are up with Alice preparing, please.
Oh, hold on. I need to do a concentration check, don't I?
Oh, yes, of course.
Was that the Bernie dude attacking?
Yes.
He gets to make another deck save.
Of course.
Shake.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah.
I also got a natural 20 for 27 on my con save.
You needed the natural 20 because it was half the damage, and you took like 50 something damage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
50 damage.
So, yeah, natural 20 for what?
27.
That'll do it, yeah, just about. Good. Well done.
Cute.
So, you're still concentrating. Does that mean he stops burning, Martin?
He stops burning, yeah. And I stop concentrating because no one's
burning. Go. Cool. Right, okay. So, Milo, your go with Alice preparing, please.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack him.
You go for it.
With a 24 to hit
24 hits.
for 13 points of magical bitey damage.
Magical bitey damage. Okay.
And second attack.
No,
Oh, only one attack. Sorry.
No, just one attack.
Yeah, I missed anyway.
Okay. Anything else? You want to move or anything?
No.
No.
I'm going to stay there and face them down.
Oh, okay.
My healers.
Alice, you are up with Tyndon preparing, please.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. He needs to do a strength saving throw as well, which is a DC on this one of 14.
25.
Oh, that'll do.
Okay.
only just.
Yeah, well, you roll quite high. So, Alice, you're up with Tyndon preparing, please.
Okay, I'm going to run around the zoo to get behind the one that Milo's attacking. 40 foot of movement.
40, yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to take an attack with my short sword because I don't have the dagger of many daggers anymore.
Okay.
And I assume we're not doing flanking, are we?
You can have a flanking bonus. Why not?
Okay, straight roll then.
It is.
Still no sneak attack. Oh no, I get sneak attack because they're engaged.
You
I
do.
don't think it's going to matter. That is a 17 to hit.
17.
18, sorry.
18 hits.
18 hits. Going to be very disappointing. 6, 12, 18, 21, 23, 27 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I imagine the short sword is blunted after that.
Yeah, I mean, you see, it does a little damage, but not the big swing you were hoping for, as it sort of bounces off the stone as it comes down.
Okay. Seeing that, I'm going to use my second attack for action to ping off a ray of frost at the one that breathes and Yvonne are attacking.
Okay. Because you're a warcaster, you can do that sort of thing, can't you?
Because I'm Blade Singer.
Yeah, sorry, Blade Singer, not warcaster.
All right, that's an 8. No. Damn, I think that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh. 3d8. 6, 12, 17 points of cold damage.
17 points of cold damage. You see other ice crystals start to form on the front of this thing, intermingling with this bright, this sort of dirty green light, giving it a strange sort of aura of shiny green.
Not that it's going to matter, but its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think it's going anywhere. So
it doesn't appear to be going anywhere at the moment, no.
My bonus action. I'm gonna kind of just stare at the short sword and at the creature.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Thinking, well, that didn't work. Okay, Tyndon, you are up with me and Breeze preparing.
Yep. Okay. So I'm
Ow.
gonna.
Ow.
I mean, I was going to heal you, but after telling a healer that I need to heal you, I might not now.
It's quite
I said
stroppy, little
ow.
healer.
I didn't say anything else. I just said ow.
Yeah, 4th level mass cure wounds.
Okay.
No, it's the other one. Hang on, let me get this right.
Do you mean mass healing word?
Mass healing word. Yeah. So I can do that to 6 creatures who need it. So it'll be Breeze, Milo, and any other 4 creatures will need it around them. Apart from the baddies.
I was going to say, because the
I
golems could use some.
think it's Breeze and Milo that have taken damage.
Yep. They're the only two.
That is maximum damage for that, and that's 19 points back.
So 19 points of healing for you guys.
Yeah, not healing. And
anything else?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? As my action, I will toll a dead on the same one again. Wisdom saving thing.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the one what was opposite Milo last time.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a wisdom save, is it?
Yeah, wisdom save.
That's a 6.
Oh, it fails again.
Nice.
So roll your damage.
Not as good this time, only 11 points.
11 points, okay.
Can I move just towards the table in the centre of the camp, please?
Sure. There or a bit further over?
Bit further over, kind of like...
There?
Yeah, there, that'll do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Grandmaster, your meat shield seems to have moved. Did you give it permission? So, anything else, Tinland? Is that your lot?
No, that's bonus action.
Okay. So, that's that one. That's how many? Okay. So, as you, those of you who are looking towards the cave and towards these golems can see a green light appears out of the cave and wraps round both the stone statues and seems to be absorbed, the light seems to be absorbed into them, and some of their wounds, sort of the chips of stone, seem to grow back.
Uh-oh.
Breeze, you're up with Flopsy Bopsy preparing, please.
I'm going to just use my action to go patient defense because that fucking hurt.
Okay, patient defense, noted.
Can I make your save again?
Yeah, well, it's not patient defense, it's dodge action because it's not with a bonus action. So, yeah, make my save again, but I get a +5 from Yvonne this time because he's definitely within 10 feet of me. I rolled a natural 1 again.
Yep, you are still slowed. Wow.
Was I meant to make another save?
Yes, sorry, you should have made a wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Oh, I did a naturally there, rolled off a natural 20 to give me 12.
No, I'm afraid you're still slowed. Okay, so that's that go. Flopsy Bopsy, you'll go with Inaskara preparing, please.
Okay, do they do the save at the end of their turn or the beginning of it?
The end.
At the end, okay. So they're both going to attack again.
Okay.
So Flopsy rolls a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And does 10 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. As you hear Flopsy go, "Roar!"
Yeah, as
her teeth scrape across it.
I'm not even going to bother rolling the damage. Because
yeah, I mean, it hits. They're not doing any damage to it whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay. That's their go.
Okay, Inaskara, you are up with Yvonne preparing, please.
Okay, it's looking a little clustered in there, so I'm going to move forward. So I want to get into a position where I can kind of see both of them.
Okay.
Somewhere in front of this tent, can I see over the barrels from there?
Yeah, you should be able to. About there, do you think?
If that's a good enough position for me to see.
I mean, you could definitely see them both.
So I will make a dual firebolt attack.
Okay, you're basically within 30 feet of both of them, so.
Okay, that's fine. Distance isn't much of an issue for me.
Okay, I didn't think so. Just thought I'd mention it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm doing a firebolt on the two of them.
Go for it.
Let's say, well, first one, cool. That's a 28 to hit. So
yeah, that definitely hits.
And then that's 26 to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits as well.
Lovely. I don't know which one was which. I'll work from my left to right,
So
as I'm facing that
that way to that way. Okay.
And that'd be number 2, yeah. So that's a good roll. 22 on the first.
22. Yeah. Okay.
And 16. Yes, 16 on the second.
16 on the second. Okay. So firebolts flying through the air, past everybody's heads, across the fur of Milo. Gets a touch warm there, Milo.
Yep.
Yeah, anything else in the Scara?
No, that's me done.
Okay, Yvonne, you are up with me preparing, then the Grandmaster.
So are these chips on these things visibly sort of repairing themselves?
Yeah. The green, the sickly green light that's sort of flowing over them. When it came out of the cave, it just sort of glowed a little brighter, and you saw the stone repair itself.
Okay, so you'll see sort of Yvonne flex slightly, and he'll whisper something into his axe, and you'll see it wreathed in thunderous energy. So I'm going to bonus action thunderous smite.
Okay.
And sort of try and sweep the legs out and smash the legs off this thing.
Go for it.
Let's do this. 27 to hit.
Yep, 27 definitely hits.
So it has to make a strength saving throw as well.
Strength saving throw, yeah. Okay. Strength saving throw is 25.
Yeah, that passes. So it takes 13 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
8 points of radiant damage. And 11 points of thunder damage.
Ooh, nice.
And sort of, if anybody paying attention, you could swear you see the jaws that sort of around the axe head wreathe slightly, and sort of like a reverberating roar come out.
Nice. So yeah, you see, you've done a significant amount of damage to this one. It is where it's sort of standing, it's just starting to wobble as bits of it are falling and crumbling.
Okay, and then I'll take my second attack on it and see if I can sort of double down and really finish it off.
Go for it.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And I'll use so it's again 13 points of magical slashing damage and 6 more points of radiant.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, this thing's looking pretty rough now. Anything else you want?
No, that's me done.
Okay, so it's go. Does it get its? No, it doesn't get its slow back. So it will take 2 swings at Breeze, because that's what it's been doing. And they're not. Yeah, disadvantage because of the patient defense. Yeah, I know. First one, second one. So that's 20.
An attack when you finished again.
22 to hit. Oh wait, sorry. No, that's 26 to hit. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, that's not better.
Sorry. Well, you said disadvantage, right?
That don't seem much disadvantage to me, but sure.
Well, I rolled a 16 and a 17, and he gets a plus 10. So, you know, that's the rules, isn't it? So, yeah, 7, 14, 20 points of bludgeoning damage for the first hit.
Once you're done, I'll take my sentinel attack.
Yeah, and a 17 to hit.
No, just misses.
Okie dokie. And roll your sentinel.
22 to hit.
Yep, 22 hits.
Okay, so that's 12 points of magical slashing and 7 points of radiant.
7 points of radiant. Oh, this thing is looking really rough now. As you can see, bits of its arms are coming off, and its legs are looking incredibly unstable. So that's its go. Grandmaster, you are up with the other golem on the waiting list, followed by Milo.
I will do the same. I'll do a third level fortune ray again.
Okay.
Chill number 1, chill number 2.
Okay.
Rolled 100 on 10 dollar.
Ooh, awesome.
Okay, looks better for it.
Yes, you get a big, lovely kiss and a hug.
20, 22 and 25 to hit.
Yep, they both hit.
I'm going to save my Howard for the second one, I think. So I need to heal. 20 points of fire damage.
Nice. How would you like to do that one? That's that one.
Okay.
It's just gone. Poof. It is enveloped in fire as you watch. You've got as this crumbles to a big pile of sort of rubble in front of you. As the Grandmaster's firebolts hit it.
So the second one, 25
To hit.
yeah,
Or is that damage?
to hit.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
And then 21.
Yep, that hits.
I don't know whether the Grandmaster will be paying attention, but as this thing crumbles in front of Yuvon, he'll just raise his axe in salute towards the Grandmaster.
Okay.
24 points of fire damage on that one.
24 points of fire damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'll sit on the chair behind Tillian.
Sit on the chair behind him. Okay, fair enough. You are now sitting on that chair. That's fine. Okay, so now it's go. It's going to continue to attack the wolf in front of it. So 15 to hit.
No.
No. And a 26 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
He doesn't get his slow spell back. That's a shame, isn't it?
What's the DC on the slowed spell? Because I just rolled for Flopsy and Flopsy to the Flopsy.
It is 18.
No, they both failed then.
Okay. So you're going now, Milo,
Okay, I will attack him again.
with Alice preparing, please. Go for it.
I'll bite him. That's 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
For minimum damage, 10 points.
Okay.
And my wisdom saving throw is an 18.
Excellent. You make it. You are no longer slow.
Oh, I need to do a
So you
concentration
do need to
check.
do your concentration check.
Natural 20.
Okay, that's not a problem.
Again.
Thank you. Natural 20s for that, James.
He likes that spell.
Would that would Breeze still be slowed because that other one's collapsed now?
The spell remains
Okay.
until it drops the time limit, or because it's not a concentration spell, it's just a slow spell.
Slow's not complete concentration, but
Not on this one, I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
So it's Milo's go. Alice, you are up with Tyndon preparing, please.
Oh boy, this will be effective. Yeah, I'm going to try hitting it with the stick again, see if that works.
Go for it.
Yeah, no, 15 to hit.
15, no, that doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
I'm going to bonus action, disengage, and take a step back
Okay.
so that I'm not in melee range.
So you would have to step sort of in towards the cave.
Yeah, I just don't want to be in melee range with it.
Okay, yeah, you can step back there.
And then I'm going to shoot off another rare frost.
Go for it.
Oh, that was almost amazing. One of them was a natural 20. Can use sunlight sensitivity. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
8, 12, 15 points of cold damage.
Nice. Again, you see the ice crystals forming on it as Alice's spell hits it, and the green light starts to refract through.
And that shall be all.
Okay, Tyndon, you are up with me, then Breeze preparing.
Okay, so how about a Milo and Breeze looking at the minute?
I don't know. how bad are you guys looking? Are you fairly poorly?
Breeze is just above half, if my maths is right.
I'm about a third.
Okay.
You are right, Yvonne. You have been paying attention. Breeze looks nearly half beaten.
I will cast a 5th level Mass Cure Wounds then.
Okay.
So again, 6 creatures, 2 of them are definitely going to be Breeze and Milo, and if anybody else needs it.
As far as I'm aware, nobody else has taken any damage yet.
No, just me and Milo being picked on.
Nasty stone beasties.
They are indeed nasty.
It's not actually too bad. 7, 11, 15, 27 points back.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Very nice.
And that's all I can do again.
Okay. So
that was my action. Can't use a bonus action for anything. So yeah.
Nice. So from within the cave again comes this green light, which wraps itself around the remaining stone statue. And again, you see bits of stone start to grow back out of it, reinforcing it. Breeze, you are up.
I'm going to go up to the one that's still standing and try and take my frustration very slowly out on it.
Sure. All you have to do is turn around, you are right behind it.
22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
A whole 7 points of damage. I'm super effective.
Ouch. Okay, make your... Is that your go? Yep, so wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Pretty easy.
17.
17. One below. You're so close. Flopsy Bopsy, you are up with Inaskara preparing, please.
Well, I would say they attack, but there's no point doing it because they're not doing any damage anyway.
They're not, no.
Good, so I'll just leave them as they are. But I'll do their wisdom saving throws.
Sure.
That's a 12 and a 15, so they fail again.
Nope, unfortunately so. Inaskara, you're up with Yvonne preparing, please.
Okay. I am going to quicken a fireball.
Okay.
Just pop a quick Hixen Blueful at that guy. That is a 17 to hit.
Unfortunately, 17 does not hit.
Okay. Well, I quickened it, so that was a bonus action.
Wait, no, sorry. 17. No, it doesn't hit, no. Sorry,
yeah.
Sorry.
He's bringing up the hopes and dashing them down.
I'm sorry, my mistake. I was looking at something. I was looking at the DC, sorry.
Okay. But yeah, that was a bonus action. So with my action, let's bring out the big guns. I'm going to take a step forward, point at it, and say Quigna, and cast Disintegrate.
Ooh. Okay.
That's a Dex save.
Dex save, because traditionally these guys have been really good at Dex save.
Piss off the dragon.
That's a 12.
That's a failure. Although with my immolation, both of them separately rolled natural 20s to save against it.
They did, yeah, that's true.
So let's just pop that there. Give me that damage. 74 points of nondescript damage.
Oof. Yeah, this thing's looking really bad now. There are bits fly off it as the force hits it. And you can see, again, it's now really unsteady on its feet and sort of rocking backwards and forwards.
What if you disintegrate something?
Yeah, I know.
I
That's
would
why I
like
tried to
it.
get the firebolt in first, so then
I would really like. I'm dying to see what this does when you actually disintegrate something. Anything else?
Anyway, that's my go.
Okay, Yvonne, you are up with Grandmaster preparing.
Okay, so I'm going to move. So I'm sort of just to the side. So Alice has still got. So I'm literally next to Breeze, basically.
Oh, okay. You want to stay there?
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, I'll go there ish.
Okay.
And then I'll take my 2 attacks against it.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. That's an 11.
No, that definitely doesn't hit.
2.
Yeah, that was a 2.
Superb.
I believe that will hit though, because that's a natural 20.
Yeah, that would definitely hit.
And I'll put second of the Divine Smite behind it, so it's an extra.
Really? A Divine Smite on a crit?
Yeah, who'd have thunk it?
Yeah.
10d8 in total. Not right, so it's going to be 13 points. No, not 13 points. 14, 20 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 27, 6, 33 points of radiant damage.
This thing is just, bits of it are just flying off everywhere. Rocketing. Alice, I'm surprised you're not like being stabbed by shale. It's the amount of pebble, bits of rock that are flying off of this thing. It looks very bad indeed.
Well, the people usually standing near are like super dodgy, so you know.
That's true. Anything else, Yvonne?
No, that's me done.
Grandmaster, you are up with me preparing.
I will do a second level ordinary.
Okay.
And then right. There's 3 beams, 14,
Miss.
29,
Hit.
18.
Hit. So 2 hits.
Yeah, 2 2s and 2 1s. Oh, no, 3 2s and 1 7 plus I think it's 12 points.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, cool. Being how we started a wall of fire, I'll make the scorching rays do like a mini wall of fire
Okay.
around it. Before consuming.
Yeah, so you see as the scorching rays from the Grandmaster, you sort of twist around this statue before impacting in it, and it disappears into a shower of red hot pebbles.
I did all that sitting on the chair.
Yeah. So technically you should have disadvantage because you're sitting down, but I'll let it slide because Grandmaster is awesome. Okay. Milo, you're up with Alice preparing.
Okay, well, there's nothing left to hit, is there?
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm just going to go up to Flopsy and Boxy and sort of give them a lick and make sure their teeth aren't broken.
Yeah, they're looking a bit bloody around the jaws, but nothing that would cause undue problems.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you want, we can pop out of initiative for now.
What about the slow characters? Are they staying slow?
Well, the slow characters, as soon as we go out of initiative, that will drop off.
Okay.
So
as soon as we're...
Kira's being rolling. Oh, I would have done it that time.
of course, when you don't need to.
Typical.
Even
Well,
without the
the
emotional support dragon, I would have done it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13 and I get a +5, so it would have been just on the money.
Yeah, 18 was what you needed. You did some really awful rolls to save out of that one.
Yeah, 1, 1, 7, and something else that was.
Yeah, it was awful.
That's what the emotional support dragon will try and support.
Indeed,
Anyway, you can.
indeed. So, as you're now out of initiative, what would you like to do?
I'm going to swing round and look into the cavern
Uh-huh.
or the entrance, see if there's anything, if I can see anything in there.
Make a perception check. It's dark in there.
I'm still technically in direct sunlight, so sunlight seems to be affecting me.
You want to move up next to.
I mean, you can walk into the cavern if you want.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sure, I can do that.
27.
27. Okay. So as you look into the cavern, you can see it opens up into a wide space, and there's rocks and rubble all over the floor. You don't see the source of this green light, but you just see rubble and rocks everywhere.
The green light is gone.
Doesn't appear to have been. I mean, the two statues, some of the bits have got a sort of greenish glow to them, but nothing.
Following Alice in, can I use a divine sense?
Sure.
Can I start separating these stone golems into pieces all around the thing in case they start trying to reassemble themselves or something stupid?
Sure. Yeah, you can spend the next sort of half an hour doing that if you wish. Not a problem.
Before Breeze,
I'm just going to start picking bits up and throwing them all over the place.
Breeze is having a hissy fit because somebody slowed her.
I'd sit down and watch Breeze doing this with a puzzled look on my face.
just before Breeze gets rid of all of them what are around, can I look up and do I recognise the magic? What was like healing them coming in from?
Make an Arcana check.
That's not too bad. 21.
21. You suspect it was some kind of healing spell, but whether it was, it certainly wasn't a cleric-y type of spell. It was more sort of, you would suspect more sort of necromantic or elemental perhaps, but definitely not from Mishakal.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Cool.
Do I get anything from my divine sense?
You do not.
I'll turn to you then. I'm not sure that this is anything you have encountered before.
No.
In my mind, when it terrifies me, it was older than the gods. It feels like there's something in here that should not be.
It would seem that Amatar has been meddling with things he should not have.
I mean, mages tend to.
Yes. Can't blame him. This is worthy of study.
It is worthy of study, but if this thing can do this and terrify people and gets out, then it is a problem.
Well, if
there needs to be balance between caution and study.
This place is even older than the gods.
No one could have predicted that this would have happened. This was just a historical site worthy of some investigation, and clearly it was more than they bargained for. But that's why we sorted out.
This is just theorizing, but it is possible that they have released something they shouldn't have. That's how these things generally work, is it not?
Possibly, but
well, whatever it is, we need to either destroy it or seal it back where it goes.
It wanted to kill us, and it's captured Amatar. Don't forget.
My comment still stands. Then we either need to kill it or seal it back where it goes.
Are there any signs of footprints or anything? Because it sounded like something big and heavy approaching. Can we still hear that?
I remember seeing those big footprints in here last night. When I looked in here previously, the footprints too big to be anyone like us. So whatever was making that noise is still down there, so I do not hear it anymore.
Doesn't no sound anymore.
There is not.
I'll look to in the sky. What exactly?
I think we need to be careful because whatever it is took a long time to get up here, and now it's suddenly not here.
Yes. Caution is obviously advised. We do need to go in.
Maybe you should practice what you preach sometimes then, in the sky.
Now it's not the time for that kind of discussion. Let's go.
Burning boats with pirates in? No caution was contained there, was it?
We're on to new things now.
Seeing this discussion beginning to happen, I'm just going to turn and start heading down into the temple.
Buddies, come here.
Yes.
And sort of Yvonne will place his hand on Breeze's shoulder and drop 30 points of lay on hands.
I need 18.
Okay, well, I'll drop whatever you need. I'll just take 20 because I don't know that, so.
Well, that's a shame because I was just looking on the stream, and we've got the D&D Beyond thing in there which shows health. It doesn't seem to update very quickly because it's still showing Breeze as 58.
Yeah, it takes some time. But...
So I was going to say Tinlin could have used that as a sneaky way of seeing what the health was.
Well,
I tried.
That's a game, isn't he? That's,
Well, as we're just about to go into the cave, what we'll do is take a little break. Go grab a drink, and we'll see you back here very shortly.
Roger, dog.
As before you go,
Yeah.
Gordon said that if you want
Right. Sorry about the delay there, folks. Entirely my fault. We are back. Okay, so we're up to 11 viewers. Wow, that's amazing. Welcome, 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 everybody.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We're double figures. Anyway, right. So, after the fight, you've been looking at going into the cave. So,
Well, I think what I'll do is get Flopsy and Boxy just to go a little way into the cave and just stand guard in case anything comes out
okay,
while we're discussing what to do.
okay. The Flopsy
Alice
Boxy-
has already gone in.
Alice is already
After
in the
the
cave.
argument started breaking out between Skara and Finland, I started going in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Alice
You've
and
agreed following.
Flopsy and Boxy.
Breeze is throwing rocks about.
Yeah, Breeze is still outside throwing rocks about.
Oh, we have a chance that they might reform.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yvonne's following Alice in.
Okay. So as you enter the cave, it's pretty dark in here outside from after the brightness of the day, or the bright sunny morning that you've come in from. It takes your eyes a moment or two to adjust. I'm assuming you have dark vision, Yvonne? You don't, do you? No. So Alice does, definitely. So as you look around, you can see this cavern. Well, it's not really a cave. It's more, it feels built. There's walls that are, once you get past the entrance, they're made of stone. It's dressed stone, which is odd.
The
But
entrance looked like it was like dug out.
Yeah.
Scratched out.
The entrance looks like it's been dug out. There's picks and hammers and all sorts lying about. So obviously it looks like the archaeology crew have opened this entranceway. You can see it's been freshly dug out. We're going a little bit further in. The floor is just strewn with rubble. And up ahead, about 40, 50 feet, maybe, you can see a huge rock slide, which looks as like the ceiling has fallen in at some point, or a wall has collapsed or something. But you can't see any other details in here. It's all sort of empty and echoey.
What do you see?
It is a complete template for the words that now look big. Like a stone. Look together. It's empty though. It's nothing. If I listen, can I hear any noise?
Make a perception check.
31.
31. You listen very carefully. You can concentrate, and you sit, and you, or stand, and you. There is a very slow, almost unnoticeable boof, boof. If you didn't know, well, it sounds really familiar. It sounds like a heartbeat, but slow, very slow heartbeat. But it definitely sounds like one. And it's deep, and it's, you're not sure whether it's just far away or it's under the ground, or you can almost feel it rather than hear it. It's that basic.
Yeah. Deep. Heartbeat.
That doesn't bode well.
No, we should get the others.
So Yvonne will breathe a slight sort of lick of flame into the brazier on top of his axe, and just so there's a bit more
Okay,
light.
so yeah, you've shed light on this floor, which is just coated in rubble and bits of rock. As I said, further on you can see shapes in the flickering torchlight of what looks like some sort of rock fall further on in the cavern.
Let us go and round up the rest of the children.
Alright. Keep an eye on it.
And Yvonne will go back up to the entrance. If you are quite finished debating, shall we move inside?
That's good to me.
Okay. Breeze, have you finished throwing your rocks about?
Because I've scattered at least a couple from each.
Sure. Yeah. I'll say you roll me a d20.
10.
10. I'll say you've got at least 10 from each one. We'll just sort of waft them really hard out of the camp. And yeah, you don't think they'll be fitting together back very soon, if that's what they can do. So with that, you all going into the cabin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me show you what it looks like.
Oh. Oh.
So
Some really well painted stones there, James. Well done.
Yeah, I must say gravel looks really realistic, doesn't it?
If it's been longer than 10 minutes, I won't be concentrating anymore.
okay. So Flopsy and Bopsy were in as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
Stick them either side of the. Move on. What's the marching order for the rest of them? I'm guessing.
Milo would have come in pretty quickly if you want to call us in.
Okay.
I'm still concentrating. Yeah.
You would be. You're the most awkward one to be concentrating.
I know, I'm sorry. I'll have to make a special one for Milo when a clip wasn't deacon on his head. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll think about that.
Maybe just put a piece of blue tack on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Milo, we'll put Milo in there. I'm presuming Breeze would be last.
Yeah, I'll probably be somewhere near in a scar because if Breeze was chucking stuff over the camp wall.
I'm going to go with this order. So Breeze is bringing up the rear. That's
Sorry.
all right with you?
My internet just went.
Oh. Sorry. Okay. So.
Did I miss much?
No, you just entered the cave or the whatever it is. Can't remember.
James. You've been busy.
Yeah.
Yes, James has been busy and I've been busy as well because it took me ages to collect all them rocks. So
I will kind of, once we're all in, I'll kind of turn to the group and say, be careful. Yeah. The heartbeat is deep.
yeah, and as Alice points this out, you can all just hear it, just at the edge of your ear, sort of. There's a huge pause. But it's just on the edge of hearing. It's really basic, so you can almost feel it rather than hear it.
The depths of the sound. You think it is quite right. I'm going to move over to the rubble and the rock slide to see if I can see a way across or through.
Over here?
Yeah.
I mean, you think you could probably go round it. You'd have to climb a little bit, but you should be able to make it.
I think there is a way through. Investigate. No, go through.
We're going to go through it.
I'll be
I
close
mean,
behind.
Milo and the wolves would go up to the rock fall. Wouldn't go through it till she comes back, but just to be ready.
Okay. It's quite narrow here, so you're going to have to go through one at a time.
I'd be quite close behind Alex, but I'd just be waiting.
Just move you across there. So, Alex, you get to the other side of the rockfall.
I assume I see those two doors.
You do see two doors, and off to your left, you see what appears to be a box of some kind. Just move it up there so you can see it.
Very nice. Good work, Dan.
Whilst they're doing
Just
this,
tucked in the
chat,
corner here. Yep.
can I just rack my brains either religiously or historically of anything that I've heard or read about places like this, of what it could be?
You can make a history check. I just noticed when we do this, we lose Natalie off the bottom there, so I'm just going to fiddle with these bits. So what'd you roll for your
It's really low. 11.
11? Okay. That's not going to work. Oh well. 11. Yeah, I mean, you haven't heard of anything like this. It just appears to be an empty room from what you can see. There doesn't appear to be any iconography, there's no altars, there's no, I mean, you've been told it was a temple, but it doesn't look like any temple you've ever come across.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a go see if I've heard of any structures in the area that I've read about anything that's this old, that's kind of this unexplored?
Yeah, you can do a history check as well, because you're a history professor. This is the sort of thing you would have been interested in.
Yeah, it's a natural 17 for 25.
25. Yeah, definitely. You, looking at the stonework, this is old. This is really old. This is far older than anything you've ever seen. You recall reading about temples, sunken temples under the ocean that were discovered recently that were older than anything that had ever been discovered before. And you suspect, looking at the pictures that people have drawn of them, you think this could be along those sorts of lines. It's quite exciting for a history buff to be in somewhere this old.
Good to be doing field work again.
I'm going to move up to the door closest to me and listen at it.
How close are you getting to the door?
I'm just going to get up to it. I'm being cautious, of course, but I want to listen.
Okay, make a perception check.
Hearing 24.
24. Other than that, heartbeat, can't hear anything else.
Okay, I'm just going to turn around and cast message over to Inniskara. No, what's that? Nothing can I say. Could us a box. Nothing antibiotic.
Thank you. Should we come and join you over that side?
If you want. And I'm going to move over to the other door and listen at that one.
I'll wander up to a small group that's sort of stood near the rocks and just say, let's start making our way across, just one at a time, take it careful.
I'll do that, and you want to move through.
Okay.
Yeah, Milo, Foxy and Box will follow.
Yeah, I think Woody's going to come in.
Yeah, I'll ramble up.
Right, I'll help the GM by giving him a boost.
I was going to say that as well.
Okay, you managed to boost the GM over. Oops.
You know, Breeze does some dope monk shit over it.
Right! Dope monk shit happens. Okay. So, your perception check for the second door.
Yeah. 32.
32. Listening at the door, you can hear far, far away a voice muttering. It's really very weird.
It's definitely not a language I'm familiar with.
Doesn't seem like it, though.
I'm undergoing Elvish unbecoming. I'll look to the group and just kind of point at the door and say, voices. Don't know what I'm doing.
Get you all through the gap.
And I'll kind of turn and look at the box quizzically.
It's a chest of some kind.
I'll look over to Inscara again and say, so, what do we do?
I'll gesture to the box and say, it's your forte.
Yeah, fair enough.
Make sure it doesn't bite.
I will kind of step forward and use Mage Hand to do an initial check over.
Make an investigation check.
Can I cast comprehend languages to try and understand what is said?
Sure.
I don't think you guys can hear it. 26.
26. Definitely looks like a box. Doesn't. Yeah, I mean it doesn't appear to be trapped.
Does it appear to be not a box?
It appears to be a box.
You have reached paranoid players. I'm gonna.
Don't know how you got this
again-
paranoid. I thought this was one of my lighter adventures.
Paranoia, you say?
This is your
kneel
limit.
down. I'll kneel down next to the box and just kind of test it, see if it opens.
You pull up the latch and it opens. And in it you see a scroll.
Scroll. I lift the scroll up and take a look.
You lift the scroll up and take a look. Okay. As you do so, the box clamps down on your arm, causing 7 points of piercing damage.
Decided to hold off on the adhesive. Oh boy. I don't know. You probably hear many swears in Undercommon.
Oh, this is what the box looks like.
Yeah. many swears in Undercommon. And
I
reaching
totally called that.
Yeah.
for my dagger to try and stab it.
Fair enough.
As we hear all that commotion, we'll all run over and spike it really hard.
Does it roll to hit on the me reaching in, or would just get a hit on that?
Your hand was in its mouth.
Yeah.
3 hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's 7 points of damage, so it wasn't a huge amount. I'd like you to roll initiative.
I mean, 7 is like 10% of my health. Ooh.
So, Milo, what did you get?
I got 7.
7. Inniscara?
What 2 boxes? You got 6.
Okay.
I got 21.
21.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Grandmaster?
8.
8. Tinlin?
15.
15. Alice?
22.
22. You seem to be a bit... you're definitely awake. Yvonne?
17.
17. Breeze.
23.
23. You're definitely awake. Okay, let's do that and start.
How the natural ones have gone away for the moment.
This round of initiative hugely higher than the last one. So, Breeze, you are up with Alice preparing, please.
I'm going to go over there and start punching the box.
Roll to punch box, please.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
For 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, okay.
Second attack. 26 to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, yep.
And then I will just take one attack with my bonus action.
Okay.
It's another 26 to hit.
Yep.
Fucking hell. 1s and 2s on these D8s. For another 7.
7. See what you can do when you're not slowed? It's amazing.
Getting fed up with these D8s though.
That we can't control, I'm afraid. Is that your go, Breeze?
Is my go, yes.
Cool, cool. Right. Alice, you are up with Iniscara preparing. This thing's just bitten into your arm. Let go. And
it's let go. Okay.
yeah, it's let go and is now sort of waiting to see what you're doing.
I'm going to whip out my short sword and take a swing at it.
Okie dokie.
That's 9, 22.
22 hits, yep.
What's the D6 plus 46? The Breeze is engaged with it.
Yep.
It's got my before you.
These are some good D6s, aren't they? 5, 10, 15, 21, 25, 29 points of piercing damage.
29, nice.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to disengage away
Okay.
because ow. And then for the second attack per action, I'm going to sling a ray of frost at it.
Okay.
Where the hell did that D6 go? Okay. No, ray of frost. That's only a 16 to hit.
16 to hit.
Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay. So, Iniscara, you are up with Yvonne preparing, please.
Okay, I'm going to try and work my way through to the back wall, kind of between the two doors.
Oh, right. This way. Yeah, you can do that. Sort of stand beside Alice there if you want.
Sounds good. And I'm just going to pick some blue from a firebolt at the thing.
Sure.
Q26 to hit.
26. Yep, that hits.
And that's some scorchiness, why not? Okay, 21 points of fire damage.
Nice. Okay, anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Okay, Yvonne, you're up with Tindon preparing, please.
Okay, so Tindon's going to run up next to Breeze. Yeah, Yvonne's going to run up next to Breeze.
Yeah, because say you can't speak for Tindon.
No, I can't.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, I'm just going to sunk two hits into it.
Okay, go for it.
That's going to hit 15.
No, that doesn't hit.
That should do 24.
Yep, that definitely does.
Max damage, okay, so 14 points of slashing damage,
Very
magical,
nice.
and 8 points of radiant.
8 points of radiant.
How many magic slashing?
14.
Anything else?
No, that's me done.
Okay, Tinlin, you're up with the Grandmaster preparing, please.
Cool. So, I mean, it's a chest which has just turned into something.
It is.
Negotiating them.
Scott?
Negotiate.
Negotiate.
It's an inside check, yeah.
Can't make friends with it.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't attack it straight away.
Well, they attacked us, so it's a bit different.
Right, okay.
I'll throw a first level guiding bolt at it.
Okay.
At the moment, you're lying down in the rubble.
Is he on asleep? Is he? Oh, did I knock people over? Sorry.
So 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Ooh, wow. Okay. In that case, I'll quizzically move out of the way if I'm in the way of anyone then.
You're not. You're at the back.
Okay, cool. I will stay there. Is everyone in view with me though, yeah?
Yes, you can see everybody.
Okay.
In
I'll
the
pass away
darkness.
on that.
Apart from, I believe, Yvonne's axe is on fire at this point.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Grandmaster, you're up with Milo preparing, please.
I'll move up a little bit, then so I can get a soft step maybe.
To there, yeah?
I'd like to do a firebolt.
Sure. You'd like to.
Natural 20 for 30.
Oh, wait.
Nice. Don't make that noise.
And 2 ones on the dice. So 1 and 6 are 8, so 16 plus so 21 points of fire.
21 points of fire. Nice.
And where's Timon?
Tillen is literally just behind you. He's there. You're there.
Yeah, I'll go back so my back's flush to the wall.
What, in there?
Yeah.
Sure. Beside Bopsy. Okay. Anything else, Grandmaster?
No, that's me.
Okay, Milo, you're up with Flopsy and Bopsy preparing, and then me, because I rolled crap initiative.
Even worse than me, brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Milo will race forward and try and get round behind it, sort of in the corner, so he leaves space for Flopsy and Bopsy.
Yeah, you could just pop in there.
And I
Concentrating,
will
really annoying, but yeah, okay.
bite it with Bityness.
Go, bite for bitey. If I swing this round, you might better see it a bit better. Oh.
That's a non-natural 20
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 11 points of biting damage. And second attack is an 18.
18 just hits.
Okay, so that's another 11 points of biting damage.
Nice.
That's my go.
Okay, Flopsy Bopsy.
Yep, they're going to rush in on the other side if they can and try and.
Sure, we can get them in the corner there.
Yep, that's fine. And they're going to go for an attack as well.
Go for it.
So the first one, Flopsy, is a 16.
16 does not hit.
And the Bopsy is a 18.
Yep, that just hits.
So that's better. 14 points of biting damage.
Nice.
And that's how it goes.
Okay, now it's go. So it's going to do its lick attack. Ooh. It is going to. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need Flopsy, Bopsy, Yvonne, Breeze, and Milo all to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh, yeah.
+5s all round.
Oh, that's good.
24.
That saves, that's fine.
Okay, 23 for Milo.
Okay, yep.
Let me just check Flopsy and Boxy, but theirs is +2. Okay.
We lost Breeze.
So 23 for Flopsy and 19 for Boxy.
Okay, so everybody save apart from the 19. Was that Bopsy?
Yeah, oh no, Alison, that's +2 of that, so 21.
Okay, and Breeze, what did you get?
Sorry, I crashed. What's going on?
Dex save.
Dex save for a lick attack.
Okay. Am I near Yvonne?
Yes, you get
Yes.
+5.
26.
26. Okay, so everybody saves. You only take half damage. Where's my other D8 gone? She gone. Come back. I've lost you. There you go. Ooh. Okay. That's 19 points. So that's 9 points of acid damage to everyone. Okay, that's its first attack. It's going to have. It's going to try and bite at Milo. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 6. 14 points of piercing damage, please.
Okay. I'll do my concentration check. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's it. Go. Breeze, you are up with Alice preparing.
Right, I'm just going to continue to try and pummel it. So first attack.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Let's try a stunning strike.
Go for it.
It's a dex save, I think. Hang on.
Okay. 15.
Con save.
Con save. That's slightly more. Then that's 18.
Just saves.
Okay.
Second attack. Another 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Another 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Let's try stunning strike again.
Okay. Slightly more this time. We've got a 20.
Yeah, that saves. And I will just attack again. 21.
Yep, 21 hits.
9 points. Sorry, 10 points of damage.
10 points. Ooh, into double figures. Good, like it. Anything else, Bruce?
Can you knock something like this prone?
You cannot.
Okay.
I mean, you could try, but it's immune to prone.
Okay, I will just make it so it can't take reactions then.
Right. Okay. No, so no reaction. Okay, cool.
And that's me done.
Okay, Alice, you are up with Iliskara preparing, please.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get into melee range, am I?
No. There's just not enough space around there.
Okay, I'm going to whip out my short bow.
Oh, aye.
I had stored up my arm somewhere.
Always ask for consent.
One bit I'll knock an arrow, on the other bit I'll knock a ray of frost and fire both of them at it.
Ooh.
Short bow.
Special.
Is a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
6, 11, 14, 16, 17, 21 points of piercing damage.
Nice. And your Ray of Frost?
Ray of Frost is a 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 14 points of cold damage.
Nice.
And that shall be my turn.
Okay, Inaskari, you're up with Yvonne preparing, please.
Okay. If I can get a shot through, I'll pop another firebolt at it.
Yeah, I'll say you can see it between Yvonne and Flopsy.
Cool. Natural 20. Hello.
Hello.
Ooh. So, what have we got? 2, 4, 7. That's a 13, 26. If I double, plus me modifier, 31 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Tasty. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay, Yvonne, you are up with Tinlon preparing, please.
So I'm just going to continue to swing at this thing and take 2 more attacks.
Go for it.
24 on the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that's a bit shit, really. 7 points of slashing damage and 2 points of radiant.
That, yeah, for you, that is pretty shit.
The second attack is a 28.
Yeah.
And not too bad. 10 points of slashing damage, 6 points of radiant.
Okay, that's a bit better.
And yeah, that's me done.
Cool. So, Tinlon, you are up with the Grandmaster preparing, please.
Yep, okay, cool. So, seeing it all around and knowing that we haven't done much healing since the last fight, I'm just going to chuck out a 3rd level mass healing word.
Okay.
And obviously we saw Alice get bit the first time. I know Breeze still needs a bit as well, and also Milo. And if there's 3 more can take it apart from the Mimic.
Flopsy and Bopsy will have a go.
Yep, they can as well. So, oh, max damage, max healing again. So that is at 3rd level, 14 points of healing.
Very nice.
And just because, fuck it, why not? I will chuck a Sacred Flame at it as well.
Go for it.
Which is the Dex save for yourself.
Dex save, okay. Oops. Natural 20. So,
Oh,
yeah, that's
fine.
saving.
Yeah. Oopsie. So, and what I will do though is move round to the other side of the Grandmaster.
Okay. Round there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back against.
Back against the wall.
No, keep me there.
No?
I was about to say that, but no, keep me there. Okay. That's cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay, Grandmaster, you are up with Milo preparing.
I'm just going to lob a firebolt at it.
Go for it.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit, no.
And then I'll back up behind him.
You want to get behind Timon? Okay. Sure, you can tuck in behind there.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, Milo, and then Flopsy and Bopsy, please, and then me.
Okay, so Milo's going to bite it again.
Go for it.
Fancies a bit of tongue for it. Oh, natural 20.
Hey!
Yeah.
So that's 21 points of bitey damage.
Nice bitey damage.
And the second attack is 23.
Yep.
for 14 points of bite damage.
Nice.
And then Flopsy is 24
Yeah, definitely.
for 11 points of bite damage.
Okay.
And Boxy is 17.
No, afraid not.
Oh, never mind. That's us.
Okay. It's my go with Breeze preparing, please. So, we'll have the same again. Everybody a dexterity saving throw, please. That is Milo, Breeze, Yvonne, Flopsy and Bopsy.
Unlashing.
Licky attack.
23 this time.
So Yvonne's okay.
Dane.
Sorry?
Dane.
Well, I'm only getting teen.
16.
16. Okay. So that's a fail.
Milo got a 16.
That's a fail.
Flopsy got an 8.
That's a fail.
Boxy got a 23.
That's a success.
Plus 5s.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So let's roll the damage.
The emotional support dragon is not pleased.
So that's 20 points of acid damage for Flopsy, Bopsy, Milo and Breeze, and Yvonne and... Sorry.
Boxy got...
Yeah,
Boxy.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yvonne and Bopsy get 10 points of acid damage. Let's see there. Yep. It's going to... It closes up and becomes a box. And you can see that same strange green light is starting to surround the box. Breeze, you'll go.
I'm going to continue to punch and kick the box.
Punch and kicky. Go for it.
27 to hit
That definitely hits.
for 10 points of damage.
Have you 10 points of damage? The box splinters into pieces of wood and smashes all over the floor. It was just a box.
Ooh.
There's no blood, there's no tongue, there's no teeth. There's just bits of wood on the floor as Breeze punches straight through the top of it.
Milo will grab a piece of wood in his mouth and start shaking it around and growling.
Okay. So, Breeze, if you were to throw a piece of wood, I'm betting Milo would fetch it. Just a thought.
I was thinking that.
So, what would you like to do? The green
Not
light
sure
is just sort of flickering underneath the bits of wood.
Yvonne will step forward and just breathe fire all over the smashed remains.
Did I manage to retrieve the scroll after it, didn't I?
There was no scroll that was part of its tongue.
Ah.
That's why it bit you.
But Yvonne will just step forward and sort of take a deep breath and then just engulf what's left in flame.
Okay. Yeah, the bits of wood burn as bits of wood should. Doesn't appear to be any...
And the star gives 2 claws up.
Good work.
Okay.
Well, it's very interesting.
It would seem that whatever is down there is animating whatever is about.
Or creating illusions.
I don't know, it seems pretty real.
Based on my magical learning that I've done, does this magic strike me as illusionary or not?
Make an Arcana check.
While he's doing that, I'm going to use my combat wild shape to heal myself for a bit.
Okay.
21.
21. It's definitely not illusory magic. That thing was real. Well, you've got holes in your arm to prove that.
It is not illusion.
Animation it is then.
I had the voice come from that door, pointing to the one that's closer to the box.
Yep.
That is not you.
Well, it is known to all of us, but I say we march on.
I'll move over to the left-hand door,
Okay.
carefully inspect the lock,
Okay. Make.
if there is a lock.
There is a lock. Make investigation check.
25.
25. There does indeed seem to be a trap in here. As you look into the lock, you can see 4 tiny needles just in the round part of the keyhole. You just see them glinting in there.
Step back. I'll motion for everyone to move away from the door. And then
Are you moving away from the door?
I'll move to one side but still remain close.
Yeah, I'll go to the other side.
Okay.
And I'll use my mage hand to pull out my lockpick and just to carefully try and disable whatever trap is in there
Okay.
while standing about 5 feet back.
All right. So make a dexterity plus
Thieves' tools.
your thieves' tools as your proficient.
I've got an extra skill added to my character sheet for them.
Okay. Cool.
24.
24. Okay. So you get your mage hand just to get in and try and work out what's going on with this trap, and you can hear it ping, 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 and 4 little needles, like little darts about that big, really very sharp. Just go ting, ting, all over the floor.
I'll then shift to unlocking.
Okay, again, roll for thieves' tools.
This is the one with the voice behind it, yeah?
I believe so, yeah.
29.
29, yeah. You're using mage hand again, yeah? Or are you doing it
Yep.
yourself? Mage hand.
I'm being very cautious.
Okay. So you can hear it. There's a slight grinding noise as the pick just scrapes in and bonk. And door is unlocked.
I'll return the mage hand. Set a spell incantation. Very well. And I will carefully and quietly push the door open.
It's a pull.
I'll carefully and quietly pull the door open.
Okay.
Probably leaving a breeze behind it.
It would be useful if I could use people to punch. If I could punch people with it though.
Doesn't have the force to do that.
Okay.
As the door opens, sort of you run all sort of peek around to the corridor.
Okay. So the door opens and you all feel a sort of warm breeze wash into the room, and a greenish light just sort of surrounds coming out of this, what you would think is a tunnel. It's very dark, but the green light is sort of, it's almost like mist. So it's not illuminating the tunnel, but as it comes towards you, it's light. It's a sort of sickly green colour.
Can I drop another divine sense? So detect good and evil. And then faith, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Okay. At the moment, nothing. I mean, you're not happy about this. This appears to be incredibly evil, but you're not detecting any of that sort of thing.
So it's probably come back as sort of a very strong, noxious odour, because that's what the presence of evil would be.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, you're not detecting it. You just have a feeling that this is.
Yeah.
It's unnerving. It's not rooted in a particular place or a thing.
Yeah.
You just don't like it.
It's disconcerting. You move it?
Just you'd hear a low sort of throaty growl from Yvonne.
Can we hear this voice Alice was talking about?
Make a perception check.
22.
22. Nope. You don't hear anything.
Can't hear the voice you were talking about, Alice.
Just faint.
Let us move on.
Yes,
Suggest you stay close to your van.
Can I have a marching order, please, if you're going down the tunnel?
I'll probably be at the front,
So,
making sure I'm somewhat close to you, Van.
Alice, then
I'll either go second or third to try and remain towards the
Yvonne?
front.
I'll go for you on.
Breeze,
Then me.
then Escara.
I think Milo would be somewhere near the front, so maybe in front of Yvonne, and Flopsy and Boxy would maybe be at the back, keeping at the rear.
Okay, so it's Alice, Milo, Yvonne, Breeze, Escara.
Here you, GM.
I won't be back.
So
I'm at the back then.
GM, Tidland, and then Flopsy and Bopsy. Okay. So, you venture.
We've got two of our squishiest at front and back.
It's the way it happens.
How's the Grandmaster looking, sort of constitution-wise? Obviously, is he tired or?
He always looks tired, but yeah.
So you've want to pull his sort of cloak around and sort of essentially fashion a hammock on his back, and then Grandmaster, would you like to get on my back? Stay close.
Yes, but on one condition.
Yes,
This doesn't leave this group.
of course not. And you'll sort of help him up essentially, so he's got like a little hammock to sit in on Yvonne's back.
Well, being Janarak back again.
Yeah, kind of.
So,
Time it's down riding the dragon.
so, as you walk down this tunnel, and it is warm, strangely, and the further you go, the warmer it gets. It never gets hot. It's just sort of warm, humid, and the air tastes metallic, and not like blood, iron type, but more of a sort of there's just a metal tang in the air.
Kind of like, if you've been handling coins for a little bit.
Yeah, that sort of smell, that coppery, almost sort of bronzy smell that you get as you walk further into this dark corridor. It's only about 6-7 feet wide, and the walls are sort of pull in at the top. It's only about 10 feet high. So the taller among you are kind of, it feels enclosed because the walls meet in an arch at the ceiling. And as you walk further in, it seems to, I don't know, it seems to sort of turn to the left slightly, but you're walking to the right. Very strange. It's kind of like your brain is telling you you're going right as you look at your feet, but then you look forward again and you're curving off to the left. Sorry. It'll be left and right mixed up.
Kind of concentrating using the training I was given to be able to try and discern illusions and such.
Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. 20.
20. Yeah, this is strange. You've not come across this kind of magic before, but it's warping reality almost. And then even as you're walking along thinking that, it changes again and you appear to be going up. but then you look down again, and you're not. It's flat. You're not going up, but your brain, you know when you go up a staircase or up a slope, your brain adjusts. That's what it's trying to do, and you sort of stumble as you go along.
With this smell, would it, because it's metallic, would it be at all reminiscent of metallic dragon scale burning?
No, definitely not. I mean, you've smelt that before, and it's not the same. It's really not the same.
The feeling of this space and the warping of left and right and up and down, it isn't reminiscent of can't remember what his name is, but the Jester's Realm.
The description compared to the Chaos Realm is very different.
Chaos Realm, that's the one.
Chaos Realm changed suddenly on us.
Not, I mean, it doesn't feel like that, no. It feels, when you were in the Chaos Realm, everything was just bonkers. And it was constantly shifting and changing. This feels deliberate. It feels like a defense.
It's ordered,
yeah,
but it's wrong.
Yeah. It's you get the feeling that somebody has done this deliberately. This is not the whims of a Chaos Lord. This is somebody's put this here deliberately to confuse and upset people.
I imagine it's kind of the feeling you get where you go to take a step that isn't there and you almost stumble.
Yeah, exactly that. And in fact, there is a little further on, there are a set of stairs that you go to climb and your feet just pass straight through them. And there are no stairs there at all.
Taking into account my aura of warding.
Sorry, say that again.
But would this have any lessened effect on Yuvon because of his aura of warding? Because it lessens the effect of resistance to damage from spells, but the actual description of it is magic lies so heavily on you. Ancient magic lies so heavily upon you that it forms an eldritch ward.
No, because it is really resistance to damage rather than effects of the mind. It's not causing you any damage or any of your friends any damage unless you fall over. But that's not really the spell that's doing that, that's you.
Yeah.
So no, I would say that doesn't have any effect on that.
Okay.
But as you press on, this tunnel now becomes, the walls are starting to glow, just a sort of slow pulse of green, and you can all hear that, and the green of the tunnel is doing the same in time. The ceiling starts to come down, making you duck. Comes down.
I still hear that.
To about 3 feet. Make a perception check.
I want to try and reach my hand up to see if it's an illusion, like the rest of it's been.
Okay, you reach your hand up and yeah, it's a complete illusion. You don't have 30. To duck. Sorry? 30. You try and block out the noise and the assault on your senses that is this tunnel. And you can make out a voice. It's like, good, making him, watching, walking up.
Any idea what's happening there?
Make an intelligence check. 16. I mean, it sounds so familiar. It really does, but you're not. It doesn't. There don't appear to be any words that you know, and yet it sounds familiar.
Just going to keep pushing forward.
Okay. Make another wisdom saving throw for me.
Saving throw?
Yes, please.
Am I within 10 feet of
You are,
Anton?
yes. I believe. Hang on. Yeah, you would be. You're all bunched up fairly close.
Plus 5, wasn't it?
Yep.
27.
Yes, it is.
27, yeah.
27.
You're walking along, and as you open your eyes from concentrating back on that voice, you see it briefly. It's a huge pit in front of you, and then it disappears. You carry it on
Kind of test the ground.
with.
Probably with my short sword, just kind of.
She goes, ting, 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 and you feel nothing.
Is there a gap there?
Just while we're walking down, before Alice said
Use
that,
on providing light.
The brazier on my axe would still connect.
Sorry, Tinder.
so just as we're walking down, before Alice noticed this, looking around the place and the didum with the walls lighting up as if it was happy, with my medical knowledge, does it seem like this could be some kind of living organism?
Make a nature check.
Nature 14.
14. I mean, if it is, certainly nothing you've ever heard about. I mean, the walls, whilst they're warm, they don't feel like flesh. It's definitely stone. And the green light appears to be pulsing from within it. And it sounds like a heartbeat, but the floor is the floor, and you know, all these illusions are really weird.
Yeah.
But
okay.
No, it doesn't seem like a living creature.
Okay.
So you've all come to a stop as Alice has raised her hand.
Raise her teeth, yeah. And I'm going to kind of just look carefully to see if I can see the illusion.
Make a perception check.
Not a bad time for that to happen. That's a 20 to 34.
34.
Nice.
Yeah. You concentrate and you peer into the darkness, ignoring the flashing green. And you can see about 2 feet in front of you a 5-foot gaping hole. It looks to be about 10 feet deep, and it looks like there's lots of sharp spikes at the bottom of it. And some bits, bones, definitely bones, maybe some flesh there as well, and some shiny bits of armour.
Decipher the cross. Are you able to make it?
Shouldn't be a problem for me.
I imagine much more.
It's fine.
Yvonne, are you able to get across with the Grandmaster?
It should be fine.
So,
Magic.
I'm sorry, Marlo, what was that?
I said, rah, 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 rah. But let me see what language it's in. It's in Dwarven. I said, I think we'll be fine. Massive words jump over little bits.
Make someone fly.
There's no need, Grandmaster. Just save your magic.
I'm going to use it.
I can help people. If somebody goes to get to the other side, I can help from here and we can, between the two of us. You just let me know where the edge is.
I'm going to leap the hole as I can see it.
okay.
Do I need to make a check to get across? Or?
What's your jump length? It's
Long jump is
Strength based, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know how we calculate this.
I did look it up before.
Because long jump cover. Because it just says you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. But
Yeah.
that would mean I can jump a distance of minus 2 feet.
So your strength score, not your modifier.
Oh, strength score, so 6 feet then.
Yeah. So it's 5 feet wide. So yeah, you could make it.
I'll make it once I make it across. I will cast dancing lights and put 2 lights right on the edge where they are, and 2 lights right on the edge where I am.
Okay. You cast dancing lights, and they onto the edges and poof, vanish.
Yvonne, would you mind going next?
Dancing lights to.
Then
I'll try and have it above
Yes.
the illusion in the corridor.
Okay, so the lights can float above the ground, not a problem. If you put them about a foot or 2 off the ground.
Yeah, I'll put them as low as they'll go before they vanish.
About what? About a foot off the ground.
I can't put them right on the ground, but I should say the hollies. I can see it.
Yvonne will sort of take a few steps back and then sort of run and jump.
What's your long jump?
Strength is 16.
16. Yeah, not a problem. Even with the Grandmaster on your back, no problem.
Milo flops in box will follow suit.
Yeah.
Wolf fall there.
I don't imagine anybody's going to have a problem jumping over this, are they? No.
My strength thing is 11.
I think Alice has got the lowest strength.
Oh. Okay. So you all make it across the pit. The last person, who's the last person over? Is that going to be?
I would have been the last one
Breeze.
over.
Okay. So as you land, Breeze, you look back. Still can't see this pit. It's weird.
Alice, though.
So
No. Away my dancing lights.
cool. And that's where we'll leave it for tonight. Thank you all very much for playing. Well, that was interesting.
Good job that you guys have got a very highly trained spy with you to see through these solutions.
We've got a highly trained spy. We've got an emotional support dragon. We've got
It's all
the
good.
fire.
It's all good.
Poppy pile.
Thank you all for people watching the stream. That was brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back on Sunday.
Feel free to give us feedback.
Continue.
Always want to know
Yeah,
how to
always
do better.
feedback. Keep hold of the channel because we also did WoW streaming on it as well with the guild damaged.
That'll be Thursday.
That's on a Thursday, and Mondays as well. But Sunday's the next episode of D&D. So keep watching. It's all good. And thank you especially to Miss D for livening up the chat. You're amazing. So thanks all. I hope you found that fun and enjoyable. I will see you all again on Sunday.
See you later.